Hello, good morning to you guys. This is currently DCG1FX to be precise, and today I decided to take a little break based on one or two reasons because of the weekly time frame. Why? Because currently you could see that the weekly time frame has taken out the high of the channel, which is likely to make a breakout on the higher time frame, which is the weekly. So say currently if we are to do anything on the minor time frame, it's like B might a 50-50 thing. So in all, we have to wait for the higher time frame to confirm the setup. So right now we could see that the weekly time frame is currently above to close, and we could see that everything that happened this week is like a range, like price managed to just range for like 3 days within this week. That's why I said I want to see how this candle closes. If it fails to close above the high here to confirm our breakout, it's likely that next week price will target to the lower liquidity zones below us. So what we have to do now is that it's simple. Let me just do away with the Fibonacci trend extension for now. So now, as we could see, the candlesticks clearly, everything for us to do is just have to observe the price action. You could see that we had a breakout here, and at the same time too, we had a second breakout here too. But and the one thing that we have to keep our eyes on is that the current price situation which is happening currently. You could see that current price is above the breakout zone but hasn't closed yet. Why? Because this is the weekly time frame. So let me drill into the 4-hour time frame and break them down. So currently this is the 4-hour time frame, and we could see that the breakout zone on Monday is still holding price, and this must sign of this is a sign of something. But we can't move the market unless the market moves before we follow the trend. So currently you could see that price is currently just ranging on the 4-hour time frame too as well. Neither the high and the low has been taken out, so I'm expecting price to close in between this range for today. Then next week we will continue with the buy. So if price closes below this range, then likely that next week we will continue from the Asian session with a gap during the opening session. But so far as that price hasn't closed yet, we still have to be active and see if price is likely to target the high of the channel on the 4-hour time frame too as well. So let me drill into the 1-hour time frame too and explain what's likely to happen over there too. So if we look at the 1 hour, we could see that price is just being accumulated around this side. Neither the high and lows has been taken out, so we have to wait for a critical breakout before we can involve ourselves. But we could see that the 1 hour too has breaking out the channel. But why I'm not advising anybody to buy is that we could see that price got rejected from this side with a strong bearish candle. So what we have to do is that we have to wait for price to make a massive breakout above 4616. Then we could look for opportunities. If that zone is likely to happen during the New York session, then we join in from the New York. We can hold it throughout the weekend. So far as that, I'm using a live account, so we can hold it throughout the weekend. So I'm active, but we have to just be patient, and that's why I haven't said anything. But as for the copier, my premium members managed to get, I think, around 120 pips from the copier before the drop on the Asian session. So let's just be patient and wait, and let me move on to the 15 minutes and break them down as well too, so that we all get the understanding and what exactly that we are looking for. On the 15 minutes, we could see that we had a minor breakout from this side, but why I haven't involved myself in the situation is that the market is ranging on the higher time frame. So I have to be patient and wait for a critical zone to be taken out on the higher time frame. You could see that here is like a wall, like a barrier that needs to be taken out before the buyers to continue buying. You could see that this volume could be rejected once again. Why? Because the trend line is still holding with multiple weeks rejection. So it's like, let's say it's like we have to save our enough. We have to save our bullet for the right time, because right now I'm not seeing any good thing for me to even involve myself. So it's simple as that. But we could see a very bullish price action being formed on the landing. So for this to continue, it has to take out, as I said, this zone 4, 6, 16. It has to take it out and sit above before we can involve ourselves. So let's just be patient and wait, guys. This is the 15 minute, and this is as far as I could go from the breakdown. So let's just be patient and wait to see what is likely to happen, guys. Stay blessed.